What's going on, Jerome's? Jared Allen is one of my personal favorite players of all time. The pride of the Culinary Academy, was a talisman on the edge for the Vikings for a number of seasons. Should be in the Hall of Fame, but of course, the national media jabroni haircuts. Hating on Jared, hating on the Vikings. It is what it is. Also, he is the greatest Vikings long snapper in all time. Kick rocks to Paula. That's right. So, hilarious story from this. So, I think it was 2011. So, Cullen Loeffler, longtime Vikings long snapper, got yeeted in this game. And then Jared Allen was the emergency long snapper. And Ray Edwards used to play edge rusher for the Vikings. Then he went to the Falcons. And Jared Allen, former teammates with Ray Edwards, he knew that Ray liked to blow up the long snapper, be a little bit dirty, all up in there. And when Jared Allen was snapping, he said to Ray, "Hey, Ray, if you blow me up, I'm going to punch you square in the wiener." And then he did. Also, this is from December 6, 2011, a day which will live in infamy almost. This was peak journalism. Like, headlines and sports journalism peaked right here. It's been downhill ever since. Also, written by Greg Rosenthal. I forgot that he was at PFT. Good times. Long story longer. Justin friggin' Jefferson needs to get paid. Everyone knows it. Everyone has their opinion. And Jared Allen certainly has his, as well as a former Viking, as well as notably a former Pro Bowl All-Pro defender. So he was on with Up and Adams, the wonderful, amazing first ballot Hall of Famer K. Like, Jared didn't get in the first ballot Hall of Fame. K. Adams did. That's right. So he was on with Kay yesterday, and this is what he said when they were talking about Justin Jefferson's contract. And Kay pointed out that Jared was against the Vikings paying Kirk Cousins, but he is all for paying Justin friggin' Jefferson. Kay, Justin Jefferson could be pushing for $40 million, and Jared Allen, give it to him, pay him. Justin Jefferson changes the game. He opens up your run game, gives you the ability to score at any time, anywhere. He is a quarterback's best friend. So McCarthy is going to be your franchise quarterback. You cannot let him go. You can't. He becomes the centerpiece of your team. Justin Jefferson has the ability to change games, and what that does to a defense playing against those guys, the Megatrons of the world. You got to bracket. You got to put two defenders on him. So even if he doesn't have a game where he has 200 or 150 or whatever it is, the fact that you have to acquire two people or assign two people to him all the time just makes it harder to play defense and makes it easier to play offense. And I think that's a perspective that people forget about. And Jared, obviously being a high-end defender, like, he sees it. Like, those meeting rooms when the Vikings were game planning for Megatron and the Lions for all those years, like, he understands the stress that a true blue alpha wide receiver one puts on a defense. You have to assign two players to him all the time. Your cornerback one as well as a safety. So, I mean, that changes what you can do on defense, and that makes things a hell of a lot easier, like you said, for the run game as well as other dudes in the passing game. And, I mean, Jefferson is going to be J.J. McCarthy's best friend. He's also going to be Sam Darnold's best friend, and you don't let that go. You don't. I feel like a lot of people are just like, oh, it's too much. Oh, you can't afford Jefferson. But Jefferson does change the game, and he affects the game in many ways that you don't even see in the box score. And he makes things easier for Addison and Hockenson, the running game as well. And also, like, what Jordan, frankly, respect, what Jordan Addison accomplished last year when Jefferson was out with that hamstring injury is even more impressive because, yes, I mean, he had increased workload, increased number of targets, but also defenses didn't have to account for Justin Jefferson. So all of a sudden, cornerback ones were following around Jordan Addison. Extra safety help was following around Jordan Addison. But with both of them on the field, Jefferson's going to be bracketed, so you're playing 10 guys versus 9 if you're the Vikings, which is beautiful. And Addison is able to operate freely against cornerback 2s and 3s. It's fantastic, and really good points brought up by Jared Allen. And yes, something's going to get done. No muss, no fuss. And Justin Jefferson is going to get paid. And it may not be until July 31st, which is going to drive Florio nuts, but it is what it is. But I feel like the Vikings, they fully understand that JJ is the game changer. He really is special. He is a premium player at a premium position. He is tier 1, the 1% of the 1%. And I'm glad that guys like Jared Allen are out here preaching the gospel that they recognize. Again, from a defender's perspective, Justin Jefferson is a friggin' problem. Even if he's not putting up the big time stats, every single snap that he plays, like, he needs the attention. He takes up 2 defenders on his own. and he knows it. But your thoughts are thoughts. Jared Allen, pay him. Pay Justin Jefferson his money. Let us know your thoughts on our thoughts on the Culinary Academy's thoughts in the comment section below. Subscribe for daily Vikings takes. Want to support the work? Put a little something in the Venmo. Which next time, Skol, production value.